Once you're comfortable in the car, the assessor wants to make sure that the vehicle is safe to operate. So they'll get you to operate the indicators, right and left, the brakes and the lights, and they'll check all these functions from the outside of the vehicle to make sure the vehicle is safe to use. The horn. Once they're happy with that, they'll come inside the cab and let you know that you're going to be assessed to the Australian standards, and if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. The first thing that they're going to do is to establish the fact that you know all the controls in the vehicle. So what I like to do is go from right to left, working across the dash and explaining all the controls. On the right hand side of this vehicle, we've got our lights in the off position, your park position and your headlights. By pulling the lever, pushing the lever, we can activate high beam, and there'll be a blue indicator come on in the dash when you're on high beam. The horn in the center of the steering wheel. To activate the wipers, pull down. The first mode is the intermediate stage, in which case, or intermittent, in which case you can adjust how intermittent it is by turning this dial here on the low speed and then on the high speed. All the way up is off. The first gauge on the right hand side is our speedo. In the center of that is our fuel gauge. To the left is our tacho or rev counter. Radio, air vents and climate control or air conditioner. To turn it on and off, just press this button here. Now we've got a gear stick. This vehicle is a 5-speed manual gear stick with a park brake. Press the button to release, pull up to apply. With a clutch on your left foot, pushing it to the floor to engage the clutch, a brake on the middle pedal activated with your right foot, and then the far right hand side is the accelerator. So the gearbox is a 5-speed manual gearbox. To select first and second gear, the hand inside pushing away and forward for first. Second is pushing away and back. Third gear, hand on top into neutral, let it center and then push forward for third gear. Fourth gear is straight back. Fifth gear is cupping your hand on the outside, pushing it to neutral, pulling it to your thigh and then forward. Reverse gear is the same grip. If you have trouble getting reverse, let the clutch out in neutral, then depress the clutch and pull it into fifth gear. That's our gearbox.